Hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Hello. How are you doing? It's an awesome day. The sun is shining. At least today it is. Okay, so the affirmation. This is the Church of RNK. My name is Rosemary Nonny Knight. And we're talking very quickly about a vision, a download, whatever that I had yesterday. And I want to make sure that you heard it, okay? Now it is this picture that kind of lighted in my spirit was of you, or yeah, we're going to talk to you specifically. It was of you standing on one side of the road. On the other side of the road is a beach. It's everything you've dreamed of. It's a beach. You really want to be on a beach. I don't know why you want to be. If you're anything like me, you want to be on a beach. There's something about walking along the waves that is just pretty dang awesome. So you are standing on one side of the road. It's a very busy road, and you have to get across the other side to the beach, but you, for whatever reason, are holding back. And there are things holding you back for sure. So it's not all you. There are things holding you back from and preventing you from walking across that road, getting to the other side and getting to the beach where you know that you will find the things, or you'll feel fulfilled and happy. You just want to get to the beach, okay? But for whatever reason, you're also held back on this side of the road. You're held back trying to get there, but also not wanting to get there. You're held back by whatever. Maybe it's people, there are events that have happened. You feel almost trapped on this side of the road. You can see where you want to go, but for whatever reason, you can't get there. As well as the fact that there's a part of you that is also scared of making the attempt to get there because there's this busy road between you and there. To get across there, the journey itself might be dangerous. Getting over there, even, there's this feeling that, oh my gosh, look at the expansive ocean. Supposing something goes wrong and it eats me alive, and oh my gosh. And you know what? When I had this impression, I could see you kind of being held back, but also holding onto these strings that are keeping you on the pavement, on the safe side in theory, except there's a part of you that feels as though you're dying a little bit as you stay here, but you can't completely let go. I wonder if that means something to you, but this is what I see in all of this. Okay, first of all, we'll sing the affirmation, then I'll explain where I think it's going, although I think it's fairly explanatory, but let's go. I let go. I let go. I let go of all the things that hinder me. I let go, I let go. I choose to run towards the things that make me whole. Hey Felicia, did I open your mail today, huh? Am I speaking directly to you? But this is it, guys. Are you being held back from is that the way it feels a little bit? But it's kind of a mixture of feeling held back, but also holding on to safety, but also feeling like, oh my gosh, because there's so many things coming at you all at the same time, and you're finding it really difficult to just cross the road and go to where you want to go. There's all of this stuff, like responsibilities, like debts, like pain, like past stories, like, oh my gosh, there's people wanting you to stay on the comfortable place. There's even you wanting to stay on the comfortable side of the road, but you can see the vision, and you desperately want the vision. But then there's all of this stuff. You have to cross the road. There's the journey. Can you do the journey? There's the ocean. Supposing you get to the other side, and it is great, but then, oh my gosh, it's overwhelming and you lose everything. Then what? And so there's all of these things playing around in your mind, as well as some of the stuff you don't even realize is holding you back. And so you stay almost trapped on one side of the road, knowing that you are born for more, knowing that you want more, knowing that you are capable of so much more. And yet, you just can't seem to let go. And yet, we have this affirmation today. I let go. I let go It's a choice. We all make a choice. Every day we wake up, I wrote a post, I think it was a few days ago, or was it today? I don't even know. That every day we wake up, we fight for our freedom. Because every day there are opportunities to say, you know what, I'll just stay on the safe side. You know what, I'm not sure I can handle this. I'm not sure I can lose this. I'm not sure I can do this. And so then you stay here when you know you're capable of more. And then there's a part of you also that starts to think, hey, I've run out of time. Maybe my time is past now. Let me just leave it to the young ones or whatever. Or I'm too young, for goodness sake. Maybe I just need to wait. That was my thing. I used to think I need to wait until I'm about 72 before I could do the real work that I felt called to do. Because I needed more life experience. I needed more everything. And yet Spirit within is calling you to say, hey, no, you see the vision. You see the vision. Are you willing today to take that journey, to get on the narrow path and start walking towards your destiny? Or are you going to keep telling yourself that you cannot? Are you going to keep paying so much attention to your circumstances that you don't keep your vision right in front of you? And keep taking steps towards it, Instead, you're kind of getting distracted by all of these things around you. And it's like, oh my God, but look at that busy road. I'm not sure I can cross the road, man. I'm not sure that I can cross the road. So maybe I should just stay here. But there's a part of you that is longing. And then for some of you, you've started to cross the road, but it's taking so long. And you start to wonder, am I ever going to get to the other side? This is all part of the transition. It's all part of the journey. It's all part of you choosing to let go day, by moment. Here we are, the last quarter of the year. Are you ready to let go of some more stuff so you can start to move a lot faster ahead? Are you ready? Let's sing this affirmation again. I let go. I let go. I let go of all the things that hinder me. I let go. I let go. I choose to run towards the things that make me whole. I let go. I let go. I let go of all the things that hinder me. I let go. The things that make me whole. Are you ready to let go? Are you ready to start releasing the things that you're holding on to desperately? Some of the things you don't even know, let's be honest. Some of the things you think you have to because that's the way you've been conditioned, that's the way you've been thinking, that's the way you thought you had to do life. Thanks, guys. But it's time for something new. It's time for the next level for you, honey. Now, I did have this program, Release to Be Rich. That was something that came out of this awareness. And you know what? I know so many people. I know some of y'all. You have these visions inside of you. You know what you're here to do, but it seems too big. And you're so... Still remember actually when I was a teenager, someone saying to me at church, actually, a word was given to me that I should never become stuck in the mud. And that's how you feel in some ways. It's almost like you've planted yourself in land that is not yours any longer. And yet you feel like, I can't, there's nowhere, this is it, this is me, this is me now. But it's not. It's not you now. It's just what you've experienced to date. I was reading a book talking about transcending. And I love that word because it's like being born again. It's like starting afresh, transcending what has happened, transcending what you think has to happen, and becoming new, becoming the creator you were born to be, co-creating with the divine, that life, that vision you see inside of you, and allowing yourself to let go of the stuff that is keeping you on the wrong side of the road. Okay? Putting yourself in a position where you can see what is keeping you on the wrong side of the road. For instance, I know without a shadow of a doubt that for some of y'all, you need to be on this Release to be Rich program. Release to be rich, because there are certain things that everybody around you lives a certain way, does things in a certain way, does things in a, so you don't even know that there is a different way to live until someone mentions it, and you suddenly think, oh yeah, I thought I had to do that. I still remember my coach saying so many different things to me about some traditions that I thought had been normal, some ways of acting and living that I thought everybody had to do, and he's like, you don't have to do that. And I'm like, and that was the first time I'd ever considered that I could be free. Thank you, Kyan. Sorry, I'm just reading. You are fresh inspiration. I love working with you. I love working with you as well, Kyan. Just before finding this live, I went to the next level in meditation just now. Wow, I felt myself ascending as the old fell away and said on sound waves what I'm creating and taking on. And I felt it come together and take form. Yes, transcending. Yes, I just saw a golden glow as I saw and said this. Excellent. Powerful, powerful, powerful. But yes, it is about transcending everything that has happened. It's almost like starting afresh, starting afresh, starting afresh. Some of you are very familiar with the words born again. It's a fresh start. It doesn't matter what has gone before. If you will let go, release, step into the new, or create the new. Deliberately design the life you actually dream of instead of settling for the one you don't want anymore. Opening your hand from those things that are keeping you bound up and stuck on one side of the road when you want to be on the other side. I love when you help me be free. Oh, thank you, Kyan. It's such a pleasure to be a part of your journey, my honey, and said you don't have to do it this way. Absolutely. There's some things that for some of y'all, you don't even know you don't have to do it that way. You think you have to because everybody around you does. But I say it's time to be free. It's time to release so that you can be rich. And I don't just mean in money. I mean in money as well. But I mean in every area of your life. That you experience wealth, abundance, prosperity, purpose, fulfillment. These are your inheritance if you will let go. Yeah, it may seem kind of scary to get on the journey. Maybe it feels like, but I know this devil. Do I know the devil on the other side? And yet you know this devil, and you know this devil is kind of sucking you dry. Are you done yet? Create the new, let it go. You are so clear. Thanks, music for you. That's absolutely fine, my honey. Oh, let's sing this affirmation one last time, and let me keep making this invitation to you guys. You must join me for Release to be Rich. If this is resonating with you, do not delay. And if you happen to be watching this on the page itself, just get on and join in. Okay? We start on Wednesday, or we start whenever you start, truth be told. Because it'll probably be something that I run over and over again. But here we go. I let go. Sing it with me. I let go. I let go. I let go of all the things that hinder me. I let go. I let go. I choose to run towards the things that make me whole. I let go. I let go. I let go of all the things that hinder me. I let go. I choose to run towards the things that make me whole. Sometimes it's weird how we can run away from the things that make us whole because they're unfamiliar, because they feel too much. They feel strange. And yet there's a sense, an intuitive sense inside that I need to do this. But then there's that, is it a monkey brain, lizard brain, trying to keep you safe, it says, safe. But actually just keeps you trapped. It's time to lean into the tension of change. It's time to lean into the tension of letting go of things that are no longer helping you. It's time to remove from yourself the things that hinder you, no matter how great, good sounding they are. You kind of know, but you almost need permission. And you know what? I know you don't have to wait for permission. We know this. Yet sometimes it's so unfamiliar, the things you need to let go of, that it just helps to see that you're not alone in it. To have someone affirm to you that what you've been thinking about is real. Then you suddenly realize, okay, I've kind of always known I need to do this, but I thought that would be too selfish of me. I felt ashamed that I even thought about letting go of that thing or that person. And yet it's time. Because there is something you are here to do. And it's time you started for real. You really got on the journey. Not kind of in and out and in and out. No, let go so you can stay on the narrow path until you reach your destiny. So let me invite you to join me for Release to Be Rich. If you're already on the page, have a look on the page. If you're not already on the page, go over right now to rosemarynonnynight.com/release to be rich. I'm just putting the whole thing in here. Go and have a look at it. Let's get started. Go and get your seat. It's going to be delivered over audio for the first 4 days, and there's a bonus, an absolute bonus on it, which is where we do a live online workshop, not tomorrow, but a week tomorrow. Okay? So we do a live online workshop so that I can speak into your life, actually hear your story and help you see where you need to let go. And for the first 10 people as well, you get a one-on-one conversation with me, and we can do that over Facebook, or we can do that over Skype, or we can do it over the phone. But you get a one-on-one conversation with me if you're one of the first 10 to join in. But everybody gets to be on the live online workshop with me, because I know that sometimes it's the speaking that really shifts things for people. But before the workshop, you will have that 4 days of training that is very transformational training that looks at different areas of your life where you may be holding on to things that is keeping you on the wrong side of the pavement. So there you are trying to get to the beach, but you're on this side, and we need to let go. There's strings holding you here. We're going to be looking at all of those strings so that you can unwind yourself and start moving over to the other side, to the beach. So you can navigate the narrow path and start walking strongly, relentlessly, resiliently towards your destiny. If that is you, and you kind of know that you feel kind of like you're trapped in the wrong place, and that there are things that you need to be shedding, join me for Release to Be Rich. Okay? It's at rosemarynonnynight.com/release to be rich. Go and have a look at it, read through the page. You will know that this is for you. And then you'll join in. As always, before I launch properly, before it goes live the first time, it's an incredibly accessible offer. So go and get it. Do not wait. Do not procrastinate. Do not keep telling yourself, oh, I don't need that. I can do this stuff on my own. Is it the truth? It is weakness to pretend that you're fine on your own. It is strength to accept support. So go and have a look. You are capable of much more. It's just that this stuff bogging you down. We watched Fantastic Four yesterday, and it's the young version, and there were all these stones that kind of got stuck to the rock man. I don't know what his name is. And I was thinking that's how it sometimes feels for us. If there's all of this stuff stuck on you, and there you are trying to drag this stuff and trying to get where you want to go, but it's all heavy and it's all too much, and you can't. You have to let go. You have to release this stuff so that you can move forward firmly, determinedly, relentlessly, getting where you're going, accelerating all the time because you're shedding all of this stuff. instead of carrying it all around with you, and it gets to the point where you can't even move. Has anybody watched The Biggest Loser? How they start and they can hardly move their bodies. And then about, I don't know, halfway through or 3/4 of the way through, they put the same weight back on them that they were at the start, and they can't believe that they were walking around with all of this load on them all the time. And yet they were. Is it any wonder they felt horrible? As you start to release stuff that you thought you had to have on you, it's incredible the sense of lightness that starts to permeate your life. Okay, it's time to transcend where you are. Forget about where you are, in fact, and be born again! Be born again! Into a whole new, deliberately designed life. Join me for Release to be Rich, okay? It's rosemarynoninite.com/release to be rich. It is my vision that anyone I impact learns to be free. Properly. Free in their money, so you can do whatever you want to do. You know, stifled by, oh, can I afford it, can I not? Free in all areas of your life. Your relationships, your religious beliefs, just taking on stuff that actually makes you whole and releasing the stuff that hinders you. If you're ready for that freedom life, join me. It's rosemarynoninite.com/release to be rich. I have to sing this one last time and then I'll bring this to a close. I let go. I let go. I let go of all the things that hinder me. I let go. I let go. I choose to run towards the things that make me whole. Okay, so share. There's probably people in your world that need to hear this, so hit that share button and share it around the place. And also go over to rosemarynoninite.com/release to be rich. If it resonates, join in, because you'll know that is right for you. Guys, it's time to cross the road. And if you didn't listen from the beginning, you need to. It's time to cross the road. It's time to get on the narrow path to your destiny. Are you ready for this? Fight for, deliberately design the life you're born to live because you absolutely want to. Until the next time, my honeys, much love, much, much, much love.